I give definition. Preposition. So definition we need not. They won't ask any questions regarding preposition and its definition. But we want to know what's preposition. Preposition is nothing but preposition is a word that is placed before noun, place, and things. Preposition is a word that is placed before noun, place, and things, and it relates the noun, place, and things. Preposition relates noun, place, and things. Okay, these are two points. You have to keep it in your mind. This is enough. There are a lot of preposition in English, but anyway, it is commonly divided into single preposition, double preposition, and phrase preposition, otherwise prepositional phrase. So, okay, single preposition, for example, preposition relates noun, place, and things. This is definition. Okay, and next kinds of preposition, types of preposition. Just take notes. That's all. Types of preposition. Simple preposition. First one, simple preposition, and second, compound preposition, and third, phrase preposition, otherwise prepositional phrase, and phrasal verb also. So, okay, phrase preposition. Let's say one by one an example for each sentence. Simple preposition: in, at, on. Okay, in, at, and on. Compound preposition: into, upon, between, inside. These are common preposition because there will be double preposition: in plus to. That is a compound. We know two compound preposition. Okay, upon, into, inside. And phrasal prepositions: in spite of, in the, even of. These are called etc. Okay, etc. etc. Okay. So these are mainly divided into three categories. Okay, there are a lot of prepositions in English, but some important prepositions which is often used in our day-to-day life. We'll learn one by one. Okay, right. So note it down. Just information about the preposition, you can note it down. Take notes. Right. Right. Now let's see some important prepositions in English. Some important preposition. So, okay, first I list out what are the prepositions that we are going to learn. Okay, first one, in. Second one, at. Third one, on. Fourth one, since. Fifth one, for. Sixth one, between. Seventh one, among. Eighth one, with. Ninth one, within. 10th one, along with. Next, 11th one, above. 12th one, under. 13th one,
10
below. 10 up to 10 can't you? Yes, tell me.
Sir, left side தெரிய மாட்டேங்குது.
Sir, தெரியுது.
Now?
Sir, தெரிய மாட்டேங்குது. Sir, no.
Sir, yes.
So, yes or no? Tell me whether
Sir,
you
no.
can you see the
Sir,
board up to left
Sir,
side?
Sir.
11, 12, 13 only is showing, sir. 1 to 10 not hearing.
So up to no, I have written up to 10 one column, and another 11, 12, 13 also I have written in the next column.
Sir, 1
Can you see this one?
Sir, no. Sir, no. First column not listen, sir. Sir, turn the camera.
Okay, now I turn the camera. Can you see it now? Yes, you turn your camera on landscape. Okay, you turn sorry. Yes, you turn your mobile phone in landscape. Don't have with the portrait. Turn your camera landscape. Okay. Now tell me, right? Also, always keep your mobile phone in landscape. So okay, now below 14 and yes, below, above, under, below, within 14, upon 15, into 16 into through, during 17. Yes, if you know, you say some prepositions, so I have listed out up to 16, no problem. 16 without important preposition that I have written, right? Okay, let's see up to 16. Then if we, that's enough. Okay, next we will see in the remaining preposition next class. Now, not a problem. Now it's enough because we have half an hour, so it takes maximum 30 minutes more. Okay, in and at, on. These are very important prepositions. I explain. In used for place and time. Okay, in is used for place and time. So where it is used? One by one. Let's say one by one. In, it is used for place. Where? In which place? That place which is considered as a largest place. For example, my brother studies in Chennai. My brother studies in Chennai. My brother studies in Chennai. Okay. At the same time, time. This place. Next, largest place. Right. Second one, in. In is used for time. Time. Sorry, it is place, time. In is used for month, year, and season. Okay, wow. Month, year, season, and year. Year. Month, season, and year. Example. Okay. In month, in May. Okay. And next season, in summer. In summer. In summer. In summer. And next year, in 1947. So in is used for month, season, and year. Note it down. And next, that's all. At, second one, at. At, it is used for, it is used to denote the time, the smallest time, otherwise time. Okay, enough. For example, at 9:30 a.m. Next, time and small place, small place. For example, at 9:30 for time, place at Morosapatti. Right, at Morosapatti. This is smallest place. So time and place. And third, on. It is used to indicate the month, on, day and date. Day and date for time. and place, day and date and place. For examples, first day on Monday. On Monday. So whatever the day, Monday, Tuesday, you should use on before the day and date. Date on 28/07/2020. So before date, we should use on. So on next, it is used to indicate the position. Next, and position. Day, comma, date, and position. Position means the book is on the table. The book is on the table. The book is on the table. So okay, now we have learned 3 prepositions. So okay, take notes. Let's move on to next. Okay, take notes immediately and quickly.
Sir, right side தெரியல.
Right side. Right now, can you see the board?
Yes, sir.
Right. Write it now. Right. Now I rub the first, second, in and at. So okay, in is used used for denoting the place and time. In is actually used for in time, month, season and year. Month, season and year. And at the same time, in is used for largest place. My brother studies in Chennai. Chennai is largest place. When we compare to Chennai, and here we are used at, smallest place at. Largest place, Chennai. So okay, in Chennai. So in Chennai, any small place if it is, we can use at. My brother studies in Chennai at Chepa. So okay, that is very important, at. And next, at, it is, next on. On is used for time, okay, actually time, Monday and date, on, Monday and date. At the same time, in month, season and year. Just you can compare it. Month, year and season. Smallest unit, okay, on, month, Monday and date, month, season and year used, in is used for. Okay, so you can compare the 2 prepositions. These are very important prepositions. Often it will confuse you. Don't confuse it. Okay, right. Thereafter, you should properly use it before the noun, place, and things according to the situation. So that's all. Now I repeat. Right. Next, since and for. Since and for. Since. Fourth one, since. Fourth one, since. Fourth one, since. Since it is used for, it is used to find out the period of, point of time. Point of time is used to find out the point of time. Example, I have been working here since 1947. Okay, 1947, otherwise 2017. Okay, since 2017. And next, for, fifth one, for, it is used to denote the periods of time. Period of time. So okay, since is used for to indicate or to find out the point of time. At the same time, for is used to denote the period of time. What is period of time? For example, let's take the same example. I have been working here. I have been working here for the past 3 years. 3 years. right? Here for is used. So you can compare the two prepositions are important. Maximum these two prepositions will come in present perfect continuous tense in the sentence. Otherwise, it comes some other places since it has some other meanings. Reasonable. Since another preposition, it will come some other reason adjective. Okay, by mentioning the point of time. Here for it comes. I'm waiting for you. Some other places, but in sentence here I have been working for the past 3 years. We don't know the exact point of time. So in this situation, for is used. And another here, since is used because this 2017 is the exact point of time. That's why we have used since. So it is a very important preposition. Often it will be asked in your question. Right. Okay. Next is sixth one. What is sixth one? Between and among. Between. Yes. Between. It is used. It is used to compare the two things. That is very important. It is used to compare the two things between. For example, the match will be held between India and Pakistan. Okay. Example, she is standing between her mother and father. Okay. Here, between is used to compare her mother and the father. Okay. So we have compared with the two things. And next, among. Seventh one. Among. It is used to denote. It is used to denote. Otherwise, used to compare more than two things. Things, anything. Maybe living things or non-living things. Not a problem. This is common category. Right. Example, for instance, I throw a. Otherwise, we'll say important nice example. Divide this apple among the four. Divide this apple among the four. She is standing among the crowd, etc. Okay, right. Divide this apple among the four. So now between is used to compare the two things. Among it is used to compare the more than two things. That's all clear. Right. Next, move on to 8th point. Okay, take notes. We'll rough it. Right. I hope that you have taken the notes. When I am writing, you should take notes immediately. Right. Next, let's move on to with and within. Along with. Number 8. With. It is with means to connect the two person or things. Okay. You come. It come with joining compound compound preposition. It is used to connect the two things. Example, you should come with your parents. You should come with your parents, otherwise along with your parents. So, okay, that is used. Another one sentence. You cut these vegetables with knife. Okay, it is used for to indicate the instrument. It is used for instrument before the instrument. Knife. For example, knife. This is knife. It is used for to place before the instrument. And next, yes, with the instrument. Right. Now, two examples are given: nouns and instrument. You cut with a knife. Okay. Next, ninth one. Ninth one, within. 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 It is used to indicate the particular time. It is used to indicate the particular time. For example, you must finish this work within 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Within 5 minutes. Within 5 minutes means after the time is now started. So as soon as it started, you should finish within 5 minutes. It should not go beyond the 5 minutes. That is very important. Within is within particular time. So okay, right. Now 10th one. What is 10th one? Along with. Already along along with. So okay, then we can use this same examples. It is along with. It is used to indicate the persons, indicate to connect the persons. Otherwise, we connect the person. Okay. For examples, you must come along. Otherwise, I go to cinema along with my parents. Okay, I go to film. I went to past tense. I went to film along with my parents. Okay, I went to film along with my parents. So this is the situation, right? And next, 11th points. Take notes. 11th points. What is 11th point? Above. So, okay, it is used to indicate the nearest position. For example, answer the question given above. Answer the questions given above. And 12th one, below. Above, under, yes. Below also there, yes. Below, under, then below. Okay, under. It is used to find out vertically below. Okay, vertically below. For examples, the students are sitting under the fan. So vertically down. Vertically below, vertically down. So okay, this is up to 12. We have learned. Take notes, higher up, and then move on to next.
Sir, leave 12th one, sir.
Yes, I leave it. Yes. Now I move on to 13th one. What is 13th one? Below. That is also very easy. Below. What is above? Same. It is used to indicate the nearest position. Down, which is down. Okay. It is used to indicate the nearest position which is nearest position. So downward. Okay, example, answer the, we often see this example, answer the questions given below. So often we'll see this sentence in your question paper. That's why I have written the same example. Okay. Now 14th one. What is 14th one? Upon. It is used to indicate the movement. Okay, or motion. Movement or motion. So, okay. For example, upward movement. Yes, actually, movement, upward movement. Upward movement, upward motion or movement, both are correct. Example, a lion, the lion jumped upon the deer. So upward movement, the lion jumped upon the deer. 14th one, into.
Sir, 15.
Yes, good. 15. It is used to indicate the downward movement or motion. Example, Ramu jumped into the well. This is used for downward movement. Upon is used for upward movement. So, okay, next, during. Okay, during. What is during? This is also used 16th. During. It is used to indicate the time. Indicates the time. For example, I will visit my grandmother house during summer holiday. Right. So now we have during. Where is during? Here it is. This is also a preposition. So now we have learned up to 16th preposition, and where it is used. The situation is very important. Okay, preposition. Pre means before. Already you know pre means before. Some words is placed before the position. Some noun, place, and things. Okay, other position may be noun, place, and things. So it is placed before noun, place, and things. So it is very important. Prepositions. If you don't learn the preposition properly, the sentence and its meaning will be wrong. So preposition is very important in English. For example, if you consider I am studying at Morasapatti. There is a preposition. If you omit this preposition, what will be the meaning? I am studying Morasapatti. Okay, I am studying Morasapatti. I am studying Morasapatti. It has some different meaning. You are not studying. You are studying about the Morasapatti, its landscape, how many people are there, how many buffaloes are there. So, okay, this is entirely wrong. It gives entirely wrong meaning. I am studying at Morasapatti. Refers to the place. Okay, indicates the place, small place. Okay. So otherwise, another example. For example, Ramu jumped into the well. So if you use it instead of into, in, that gives wrong meaning. For example, Ramu jumped into the well means he is jumping and downward. The direction should be downward. So okay. Otherwise, if you use in, what does it mean? That is a different meaning. Ramu is jumping inside the well. Okay, inside the well, not from upward to downward. That is a different meaning. So it is very important. So into, okay, you should place the into. Otherwise, that gives wrong meaning. So, okay, there are a lot of prepositions in English. Now we have learned 16 prepositions. Let's see the remaining preposition in the next class. Till then, bye.